like, comment, share, subscribe. Welcome to Flat Life TV, where we connect music, streets, and culture. And today I'm locking in with someone who helped shape the sound of Lafayette early on, from superior minds, southbound players, and to being part of one of the biggest dance records to ever come out of Lafayette. Want to introduce yourself, bro?
What's up? It's your boy Lafayette from the Entourage. You already know, Travis Joseph Zeno, my government name, man. Appreciate you coming through, bro. Appreciate the love, bro.
Appreciate you,
know
bro.
What I'm saying? I love what you're doing.
Yes,
I want to start off by saying I apologize to you.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? I want to get that on camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Me and you both know what took place. I got love for you, always did.
Yes, sir.
We come from the same area, bro.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So like a man, I want to apologize to you out the gate, you feel what I'm saying?
And I want to apologize to you too, bro.
And I appreciate it, bro. Much love, my dog.
Yes, sir. Love you, bro.
Love you too, man.
All right. Where you grew up at in Lafayette?
Well, I grew up in well, you could say Macomb, Fruitertown, Cropperville. You know what I'm saying? Because I would be in all them places, but mainly Macomb and mainly Fruitertown. Why Macomb? My grandmother, you know, I grew up, my grandmother's house was in Macomb, and then I grew up Fruitertown, and my other grandmother's house was on North Loop.
All right. And I ain't gonna ask you what you used to be doing in crop.
You know what I was doing in crop, you know what I'm saying?
What was your childhood like, bro?
It was good, man. Shout out to my family, man. My family, you know, coming up, we was into watching the latest, you know what I'm saying, music videos. Rap was finally, you know, getting to that point and making a transition, and I was a kid that was following. Also into sports, played a lot of sports, played basketball, played football, ran track, you know. Good kid life, man. Had to be in at a certain time, or mom and dad wasn't playing, you know. Right. So certain things I could have do with the homies, and certain things I had to shoot out and make it back home. So yeah, that's my life, you know, as far as a youngster. Also grew up with a brother, you know what I'm saying? My older brother, Darius Zeno, may he rest in peace.
Rest in peace, D.
Older sister, Sigrid Eaglin. Middle sister, Kenesha Williams. And last sister, Marquita Phillips.
All right. Who was some of your biggest influences growing up?
In music?
This period.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Music-wise, of course, Tupac, Biggie Smalls, 8 Ball, MJG, Cash Money, Rap a Lot, Master P. Man, I was a real Suave House. You know, a lot. As far as sports, you talking about Michael Jordan. Boxers, you talking about Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So I grew up the average kid, you know.
All right. Now, what was the city energy like back then compared to now?
It was different. It was a lot different. You know what I'm saying? It was, you know.
How did your environment shape the man and the artist you became?
Well, I talked about what I seen. I grew up where on one side of the family, you know, it was more, you know, chill. You know, as far as selling drugs and stuff like that. Okay. Then I had another side, they was thugging. You know what I'm saying? So I would see two parts of life, you know what I'm saying? And I would balance it out because of the love that I had for, you know, each side. But each side shaped me out, because that side, you know, kind of, you know, more of the mellow, the chill type. And then my other side that, yeah, don't fuck around, little games. So it balanced it out, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. How did y'all start Superior Minds?
Well, actually, me and Maz did that, you know what I'm saying?
You was rapping before that?
I mean, basically getting my skills together, but you know, not physically actually putting myself in the rap game. You know, more of rapping to my brother,
Right.
you know, and my sisters and stuff like that. You know, and that's who gave me the, you know, that's why I wanted to, you know, that's why I hook up with you to do this.
All right.
Because, you know, the last interview we had some, you know, few misunderstandings, and some can come from my part. You know what I'm saying? I can only speak on me. You know what I'm saying? So I want to clear a few things up. You know what I'm saying? In this interview.
All right. All right. What does SBP stand for, and how did that crew come together?
SBP stands for Southbound Players. I went to school with a group called Face to Face. There was two identical twins.
Shout out Kurt and Curly.
Shout out Kurt and Curly. And I met them in school. They was already rapping. I was too shy to rap in front of them because they was the rappers. I was known for dancing. That's what my family had me doing around. I was dancing. Me and my cousin Lil Book going in Macomb. Easter, they got a whole dancing competition. We went in the dancing competition. Shout out to Kozinski and EJ because they beat us one year.
Right.
So shout out to them. But basically, we formed a group, but it was more of a clique because they was their own group. Me and Moss was already together, formed Superior Minds. We also had Vito, Sam Scully, Pee Wee. You know what I'm saying? We had people like that also was a part of it, you know, that we all just formed a squad. Nam said, rest in peace to Desmond.
Right.
And we formed SBP.
All right. What type of music or message did y'all push as Southbound Players?
Well, at that time, we couldn't do no cursing. So we was a part of a label that was more, you know, there was black power, you know, there was a religion.
All right.
And we couldn't do too much cursing, but we still was able to still, you know,
yeah, because
let our character show.
We couldn't really tell the difference, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
What did those studio sessions feel like back then?
Nah, it was totally different from, you know, when I was doing it. Like, back then you had reels you was recording on, so you couldn't punch in. There was no such thing as punching in at that time. There was no such thing as a computer.
All right.
So things was totally different from the way it is now.
All right. How did the transition from Southbound Players to Entourage happen?
Well, I actually I got caught up in the midst of being signed to Harambe Records. I got caught some drug charges. Got put on probation, violated my probation, ended up in prison. So by that time, the contract had done, you know, ran its course.
All right.
So, but before I left, as Southbound, we had went to Crazy Dog Studios and did a compilation with Larry Brown. Rest in peace to Larry Brown. And through that, I was able to meet my cousin Bunny, who's Bunny B. Rest in peace to Bunny B.
All right. R.I.P. Bunny.
And you know, after that, I was already in a group with Moss. So when Moss and I came home from prison, Moss and Bun was already together. So we just all got together and just formed a clique. You know, we didn't have the Entourage name at that time. That come later.
All right. How y'all met Ray?
Actually, Moss met Ray before us. Like I said before, you know, basically what was happening was Moss would go by him and they was discussing what they was, you know, discussing. I went by him a few times, you know, but I wasn't in my zone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I was fresh home. I had a parole officer. I couldn't, you know, I was trying to focus on staying free, to be honest with you.
All right.
So my zone wasn't on point yet. I had to form that later. Bun and Moss played a big role of, you know what I'm saying, carrying it till I found my zone. That's what was going on. He heard a maxi single from us. We had 3 songs on it. One of the songs had a song called Plexing on it. That's where he heard my verse Plexing on it. That's when he was like, okay, yeah, he nice, let's fuck with him. And that's how I was able to get inside of Entourage as well, and signed to Red Boy Records. Another thing I want to clear up before we get even further into it.
Right.
That's still my brother. You know, still big bro. Like he said before, maybe some things we think is, it ain't. You know, could be totally right. I wanted to do this interview because music has played a part in my life. But I want to say 15 years ago, I was faced with something that was life-changing. First, you can see these pictures. You got a good view of these pictures?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My mom, I ain't big one. 2 twins. My mom passed away. My ain't big one passed away. Now, this is my Aunt Big One's daughter, Danielle. She passed away. This is my cousin, King Tut, Brandon Broussard. Everybody know him from the city. Was on his way to be a champion. He was taken from us too soon. I lost him. I lost my little cousin, Keevan. Now, these other pictures I'm finna show you, these other pictures was really, really hard to deal with. R.I.P. to Kendall Solomon, my cousin, better known as Health. Went to Health funeral. Me and my brother, which is here. Rest in peace to Darius, my brother, I love him. We went to Health's funeral, which is our baby cousin. 2 months later, I was in that same funeral place burying my brother. That was hard for me. Everything about me is family. I was raised to be. I'm gonna take my glasses off of it. Couple months later, I lose my mentor, one of them, Corinthian P. Bernard. Rest in peace, P. Couple months later, I lose Bunny B, my rapping brother. I said that to say this. These pictures mean a lot to me. Many nights I cried. Life was hard. Life changing. Everybody that's gone through the same pain in my family that I am, they know what I mean. P. What P did for me, my son, I'm gonna get back to these pictures, but my son, baby Entourage, you call himself. TJ, my oldest, 26 years old. Brought me my first granddaughter, Lonnie. Love her dearly. Call himself baby Entourage because he was conceived in that era. He know his daddy for doing music. Love him. Love him. He is baby Entourage. He is. He does music at a time in life. He shot basketball. I would go watch him play, bro. Shoot threes out the gym. Take his little brother with me. Go watch him play. My focus became my sons. Didn't want him to grow up without me. TJ was crucial because at that time he's on his way to college. I don't want nothing to come in between that. So I put my rap career on pause.
That's it.
Put it on pause. Wouldn't finish with it, just paused it. Time passes, I'm hit with another situation. Because now my second son has to come stay with me. Huge responsibility. Always co-parent when it came to baby Entourage. Now this son I have to be his everything. So he taught me a lot. And when I mean he taught me a lot, to learn how to cook for him. To learn how to wash his clothes, wash my clothes, get up, iron his clothes, get him up for school, take him to school, pick him up from school. This is my job now. But I got an obligation to my niggas. It's my dream. Me and my team, we went everywhere. Putting it in their face. I could never disrespect what Red Bar Records has done for me. So on that, if I did something that was offensive, it's my bad. And I apologize. Because I'm a man. That's what men's supposed to do.
That's it.
That was never my intentions. No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't my intentions either. But my second son, I have to give all my attention to him. We go on the road. We grind and everything is beautiful. Then I gotta come back home to my regular life for my son. So I had to make a decision. What I was gonna do. Keep following my dream or raise my kids. I showed all this because that's this family. And still to me as a baby. Take care of yours. In no circumstances. I got an amazing father. Like I showed you my mama, my father's still living. Shout out to Joseph Keith Zeno. Man, when I tell you a true father, he been my whole life I had it. Ups and downs. Watch him bury my mama. Seen true love at its finest in the hospital when she was passing away. And the doctor pointed to my dad and said, she went an extra 6 years because of love for him. So that's when I first seen the power of love. It's powerful. Family means a lot. Both sides, whether it was mom or daddy's side, family means a lot. I get custody of Travis. Like I said, it was a challenge. Shout out to any single mother out there. I feel your pain as a man, because I had to do what y'all do. Music became the back seat to my life. I ain't telling everybody to do this. I'm only speaking on my life. And when I realized that, I said, well, what you gonna do? Because my whole life I only sold drugs or rap. So I have no skill. I quit school when I was 17 years old. And I signed my first contract when I was 17 years old. So all I knew was either doing something illegal or going to do music. So when I went out into the job world, it was hard. I had no skill of nothing. But I have to keep a job because I have kids. I'm getting these jobs. This is like, man, 16, 17 years ago. I'm getting these jobs and they're temporary service jobs. Anybody that work with the temp service know how that could be. You're working 2 months, you're out of work a month. Working 2 more months, you're out of work for 2 months. Like I ain't got. So Corinthian, Bernard, Pete came to me. He said, bro, let me teach you how to fish. I said, what you mean? I won't fish. I don't want to go fish. He said, no. I could let you borrow money, but you gonna just come back. Or I could teach you how to fish, and you can feed your family for the rest of your life. He said, now it's gonna be hard, because you gotta start from the bottom. I never feared a challenge. I started as a dishwasher, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying? I write all these shows. Song is all over the world. Name all over the world. Dishwasher. Suck my pride up. I didn't care. Didn't care, dog. Cared about feeding my family.
Right.
He started teaching me things while I was a dishwasher. He said, come prep this. Come see what I'm doing with this. And I would get frustrated. That's not my job. I get paid to wash dishes. I said, bro, you want to learn this industry? Let me teach you. Keep in mind, he's the manager at the place. He gives me a job. And he teaches me, and I go from dishwasher, fry cook, grill cook, type. I'm a saute chef right now.
That's what's up, bro.
I've been in the restaurant business for 17 years now.
Right.
So I did this interview so they could know who Travis Zeno is.
Yes, sir.
Not Alec.
Yes, sir.
Alec did his thing. Alec has his legacy. I love Bunny. I love Mops. And I'm going to always have love for Red. Because of what we did. Some things we might have wrong. Some things he might have wrong. He's still my brother. I don't wish harm on him. You know what I'm saying? Just like you don't wish harm on us.
It's also your story too, bro.
Exactly. Just telling my story.
That's it.
Might have some mixed up because it's been so long. I
Right.
could agree with that. So that's why I really don't want to talk about Alec. Talk about Travis Zeno. That's who I am. That's who I've been. Bro, Bunny B. We have history. Great history. The highlight of my life with Bunny. My brother, funeral. Bunny B checks himself out the hospital and comes to my brother's funeral. When I see that's him, I run from my brother's casket. And I run to Bunny. I said, Bunny, what you doing here? You're supposed to be in the hospital. And he looked at me in my eyes, bro. He said, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Yes, sir.
My brother. Had disagreements. All of us that had disagreements. So I apologize to you.
Yes, sir.
I want to apologize to Big Head Steve. Corey Francis. Kendall. Whoever may have met me in my journey, and I have done what is male or female, I apologize.
Yes, sir. That's
What
big,
I done
bro.
went through, bro. Here. It's life changing. I don't expect everybody to make the decision I made. No. Your story is your story.
That's it.
The decision I had to make, it came from family. I ain't just out the blue sit down and make the decision on my own. I got mentors. Just like I told you, he's a mentor. Red played a role as being a mentor. I got uncles that I call as mentors. My father is a mentor.
Mm-hmm.
Few people told me not to do this, but my mentors told me I should. When I sat down with my family to discuss if I should go back on the road or should I keep, taking care of my responsibility. I was living with my sister at the time. Shout out to her. They helped me, man. They helped me. So, music is one thing. I'm telling you what my life consisted of the last 16 to 17 years.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I went through it all. I thought I was a man. My children made me a man. Some people could take your passion and think maybe you was being disrespectful. I could never be disrespectful to somebody who tried to help change my life. I want to thank everybody who played a role in my life. It got me to this point. It made me a true man. I don't want people to get twisted. Music and what I'm doing for my children. I push my dream to the side to watch my children's dreams come true.
And I would have did the same thing, bro.
That's what I did, bro. Love my Aunt Barbara. Love all my aunts, uncles, little cousins, nieces, nephews. My Aunt Barbara, strong woman. Real strong. Solid. This is her son, Brandon. My Aunt Kim. This is her son, Keeping. You know what makes my daddy so strong? He's connected to all these people. So just like I go through it, imagine my brother is his son. He had to bury his son. My mom is his wife. Bury his wife. So his pain is on a whole nother level compared to mine. Facts. Tell me, son, put your head up. Whatever you face with. My uncle sent me a long text. Shout out to my uncle Chris. Love him. Mentor. He changed his life. Watch him change his life. Knew what he was doing. I was doing the same things right under. Mentors, bro. I wish no ill will on nobody. Sit back and I thank God. I thank God. Don't have $1 million. But you in my crib right now. Looks pretty decent.
Yes, sir.
I'm good.
It's great, bro.
I'll take that. Because I get to watch him.
Yes, sir.
You know, got my daughter. Got my granddaughter. I got a grandson on the way.
Yes, sir. Congratulations, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you. So if anybody thought this video would be to go at anybody, you'll never get that. We did an interview to address some things that we seen on Instagram. We didn't get paid to do no interview. Bro, not trying to discourage nobody. I went back and watched them like, well, maybe kind of came off the wrong way. But I'm passionate. That's it. But music has not played a role in my life for 16 to 17 years. Now, yeah, my son could tell you, I got a whole album I didn't even release that I paid for myself. I seen I was spending too much money on it. I'd rather go turn my son's cell phone on.
That's how I felt, bro.
I'd rather go do something like that. Bro, I done seen myself for holidays. I won't do nothing for me. Do everything for the kids. Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. Put myself in a better position. I want to thank my family, both sides. They played a role in my whole life. My whole life.
Yes, sir.
They always felt my little cousin Yaka tell me all the time, I feel like my cousin Ted is the best rapper alive. I was rapping for them first, bro. I was rapping for them first. I've been signed to them forever. I love them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? when everything slowed up and every man had to go, and do what men had to do, because I'm only speaking my part. Miles got a part, Brent got a part, Ray got a part. You know what I'm saying? I'm only speaking my life. Not speaking theirs. I'm only speaking mine. From Jump Street to all the way now. I'm saying I'm 45 years old. My family's still with me. When I need help, anything, I get on the phone. I'm not gonna go without. My children not gonna go without.
Yes, sir.
Hell of a foundation. I thank them so much. I'm looking in this camera and I want to say both sides of my family. My mama's side, my daddy's side. My siblings. I love y'all. I love y'all. This is what I wanted to show. So when you look at Ted, you're looking at a man that had to reinvent himself. It wasn't easy, bro. Some people can't do that, But shout out to Vito. Talked to him on the phone. He understood. Nobody wins when the family feeds, bro.
Yes, sir.
Regardless to the scenario, I can't meet. I know personally. As Daniel's son, I'd never disrespect Mr. Miyagi.
Yes, sir.
It is what it is. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Keep how I feel. But, so if motherfuckers was tuning in, see me go back and forth or some shit, ain't getting that out of me.
Yes, sir.
I don't give a care if something is said about me later. Because I'm going back in my cubbyhole where I was. Raise my kids. Try to be even better when I go clock in. I'm cool with that. My granddaughter come paw with me.
Right. That's priceless, bro.
My daughter come daddy. She told me the other day, stomach keep getting big. Cause you like Wendy's. 6 years old, bro. 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? And everything is moving so fast in life now.
Right.
We gotta be on top of it. When we talk about our kids, we gotta be on top of everything, bro. Because they face with a world that we wouldn't even face with when we was kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, bro, it ain't no beef with nobody. Like I said, I apologize to everybody I need to apologize to. I don't care on what level of, if it was disrespect or it was in a relationship or I don't care what it may be. Like I said, I'm sorry. I only want to keep doing what I've been doing for the last 16, 17 years as being a good father. I don't want to just see my children every now and then. I want to see my children all the time.
Right.
I'm on the verge of, another transition. What's your new transition, Ted? Well, my new transition is I got a son that's about to graduate. So the same way I had to lock in on his older brother, I got to lock in on him.
Yes, sir.
Make sure he get through that threshold. Now, I need you to be a millionaire, no nothing. My son told me, Dad, college cool, but I want to come home. I get my chauffeur's license, go do my thing. I'm gonna rap every now and then, whatever. I told him, Dad, I love you, come on. My son right ahead. Welder, you want to do, he do music, he make beats, he You know what I'm saying? Another thing we had misconstrued. You got my son signed to nothing. When I'm promoting music, bro, that's my sons, my little cousins, or my godchild.
That's it.
Now you might see his son because he's gone. So I'm gonna be connected to his son. Shout out DJ, my brother's son. Their relation, my brother's daughter. Love y'all. Uncle love y'all. Bro, like I said before, I'm not trying to discourage nobody. I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes. Mas is my cousin. Mas know my story like I know Mas. Mas has a story, a deep one. Because if I just told you what I've been through in the last 17 years, let's not forget, before all this happened, besides my mama and my ain't big one, before I lose all the rest, I'm in a car accident when I get T-boned right in VZ. My door is crushed. My passenger door is crushed. I'm T-boned against a pole. You know what's so amazing about that? I had just dropped the boys off to school. Pray, thank Jesus they were in the car with me. You know what I came out with, bro?
Nothing.
A broken wrist, bad back, scratch on the eye, and some bag eyes. My son was small. He walked in my room crying. I said, no. I said, don't you cry. I'm here. I'm living. I'm breathing. We got some loved ones this time it was just them. That's not. But I survived that car wreck to witness everything else happen. Bro, I love my family.
Yes, sir.
Like I said about my Aunt Barbara, my Aunt Kim, they strong. They strong. My daddy, he's strong. So when I could see people like that, right? I don't miss a beat. They still going, bro. They still going. See the pain in their eyes every time I speak to them. But they still going.
That's it.
So I just follow the leader, bro. But don't get it misconstrued. I am blessed for the music. Matter of fact, shout out to John Freeman. That's Harambe Records. I'm blessed for the music. Shout out to every rapper I met apart, my journey. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the ones who made us step our game up because there was competition.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, I don't have no ill will with nobody. I love my life. I love the decision I made. I know where we could have been. You know what I'm saying? I know that. But I know what I needed to be for my children.
Thanks.
And they treat me like I'm such. You know what I'm saying? They respect me. They love me. They cherish me. When I need help, they're there for me. You know what I'm saying? That's more, bro. That's more. But you got some more questions? If you got some questions, it's all good. I know, I've been going a little minute. But
no, man.
I just wanted to clear it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody getting the wrong idea, bro. That's not my character. I don't represent that. That's Entourage. We don't stand on that. So I just wanted to be a man and let it be known. And I wanted people to know who I am now, who I've been for over a decade.
That's it.
And that's a father to my children. I was always giving money. I would always stop through and see him and, oh, bro. One parent, I call him my shadow. If I go, he right there. But if I eat, he eat. When I get up, he get up.
He used to be in the Lincoln.
Yes. 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 So now it's like the ones that accept it, bro, they can. The ones that don't accept it, still cool.
Yes, sir.
I still don't have no ill will.
Yes, sir.
I'm comfortable in my position in life, bro.
Yes, sir.
I know who I have to wake up and make sure they're good, bro. It's too dangerous out here now to be letting our kids run free. I'm gonna be right there with them, bro.
Right.
That's just me. That's how I was raised. All sides of my family. I couldn't come back and my daddy like, the fuck you did? Did I ever leave you? I had 5 children and a wife. Did I leave you? How you let your son get what the fuck going on? Why you don't have him? Bro, look, when I go to get my son, before I go in that courtroom, I look up to the heavens. And I pray to my mama and my Uncle Clifton. My Uncle Clifton that just passed away. I pray to my mama and to my Uncle Clifton, and I ask God, let me come out of here with my son. Bro, keep in mind, I told you when I'm younger, every time I step in court, it's to send me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm not going in there with no high expectations. I just want my son. Bro, when I tell you, the judge was all on my side, bro.
Yes, sir.
But a key thing, I was working. If I did not have a job, and I walk in that courtroom with no job, I wouldn't have him.
Oh.
Not only that, he also come and check to make sure that job happened. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
He's 16, gonna be 17 soon. Been having him since he was small. But we ain't had no problems with them people. I seen that woman 2 times. Once when I dropped him to school, she said, wow, you dropped him to school? I said, yeah, if I drop him and I pick him up. That way nothing can happen.
Oh.
Once you step out, at the time I had my daddy van. Once he step out the van, he in the teacher's hands. Once he come back in the van, that's straight from the teachers. So anything that happened gotta happen around them teachers.
Oh.
See, that's my mind frame. Protecting them.
Oh.
All means necessary, you know. But it's been smooth sailing ever since. I texted him one night. Well, not texted him, I called him recently. I said, thank you. He said, Daddy, thank me for what? You, brother, sister, Bonnie, my granddaughter.
Y'all made me
Y'all
great.
made me a man.
Yep.
Y'all made me a man. I'm a full-fledged man because of y'all.
That's
Thought I was.
All love is, bro.
You know? But like I said, bro, I'm sorry Mas gotta say it because Mas wanted me to stay quiet. But I want people to know me for who I am now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look back and then go back, oh, but this happened. This is my story. This is what life's been like without no music. Yeah, I dip and dab with it. I'll give a feature to somebody. I love the youth. Why wouldn't I help them?
Thanks.
I know a few of them. Man, I'm a huge fan of Beanie Bangs.
Now look, now I got Bub tomorrow.
You got Bub tomorrow?
Yeah.
Big fan of Bub. Bub was my little hype man. Shout out to your mixtape. You know, I love him. You know what I'm saying? His daddy was my mentor. His daddy was like my brother. His mom is still like my sister. I love her dearly because my brother loved her. Shout out to Cassandra. Solid woman. Shout out to Regina. Bro, life can hit you with things, but God gonna give you a decision to make. You can go through door 1, or you can open door 2.
Yep.
Just remember, whichever door you open, that's your decision. So I'm comfortable with the door I open, because the door I had to open is something that I created.
Yep.
Bro, I recorded a lot of music. I don't even know how much songs with that. I don't even know how much songs I got by myself. I can tell you I got 3 kids, and they're my greatest creations ever. Best thing I ever brought to this world. Not a thought. Real life human. Look like me, talk like me, act like me. But I won't let them be me.
Facts. Facts.
Cause I'm gonna tell them. You know, tell them all the time. I give them all the knowledge, all the advice. Son, you right here. What daddy tell you about women? Get away.
It's your wife.
You talking to a man that multiple women. Cause that's the lifestyle I was living. That didn't help. It hurted me in the long run. Got confused on who loved me and who don't. See? Don't let my children go through that. Nah, man. It's your wife. I seen the power of love. Your grandmother and your grandfather. Power of love. She went an extra 6 years because of her husband. She loved her husband. Her husband was a man. Dropped out of school in the 6th grade. Retired. Called me. Man, I'm going back to her. Unretired.
And he back working.
Back working. So I relied on what was in me. My DNA. I knew I could have the willpower. My daddy worked, man, 50 years. I know I could do it. That's what I relied on. My mentor gave me a skill. I could fish for the rest of my life. Yeah, it was hard. I worked my way up the ladder. Had one job. It just went completely in solar business. Shout out to Mr. Ken, shout out to Ms. Andre, because they played a role. They played a role in my life. They fed me for 10 years. But when they decided they was going to do something else, some people that I met along the way from that job reached out.
All right.
Come here, come work here, come work here, come work here. Bro, I wouldn't have known them people. I wasn't in that job.
Hey.
Feeding my family now, paying my bills, helping me get through what I needed. I got an awesome boss. An awesome boss. I watch 1 hour employees. Rest in peace to Anthony. Died, bro. In his 20s. Got a little daughter. The company gave a certain percentage to that daughter.
That's what's up.
When that daughter reached a certain age, that daughter allowed me out by $250,000. 18 years old, $250,000. That's what her daddy was doing. He set her up. That's all I'm trying to do for my son. If I didn't work, my brother passed away. My brother know I'm 45, my brother 47, 48. He ain't even touched 50.
To get back to your daddy showed y'all how to make them Mardi Gras costumes.
Bro, look around. It wasn't bought.
All
It
right.
was handcrafted.
All right.
You feel me?
All right.
Get that from my daddy. Get that from my daddy. Joseph Keith Zeno. Awesome man, like I said. Mardi Gras King. Mountain.
That's facts.
Come up young, put on Mardi Gras suit. My daddy get it from his stepdaddy, who's my step-grandfather.
Right.
He was the king of Mardi Gras. Go on floats. Every year being the float, he's the king.
All right.
My daddy took that from him because he raised my daddy. My daddy, real daddy, didn't raise him. I met my real grandfather maybe 3 times. And I run across some of my cousins that I even know was my cousin a bunch of times, bro.
And just looking at you, bro, as you got older, you look just like your dad.
You know, I mean, Zeno.
Mm-hmm.
That is Zeno. But the role my step-grandfather played in our life, I wasn't raised by that side. I was raised by my step-grandfather. See what I'm saying?
Right.
He raised us. He gave me a nickname as a brother. And him and my mom gave me the name Tattoo. That's how Tat was formed.
Right.
That's why you hear some people call me Tat. Or they call me Tat because when I'm around my family, you're going to hear them call me Tattoo. You're going to hear them call me Trey. Or you're going to hear them call me Azza brother. You won't hear Alley Cat. None of that. Just they've been there from day one.
Yes, sir.
Like I told you with my Aunt Barbara, man. Since I was like this. I remember my Aunt Barbara hiding my shoe. So my mama can't take me, so I gotta stay asleep by them. She would literally hide my shoe.
Right.
Just so you can't take that boy, little when he ain't got his shoe, we gonna find his shoe. Tomorrow we gonna bring him home. Just for us to stay asleep. She gonna die laughing when she see that. But my family, bro. My family. I wanna thank them, bro. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all made me who I am. Y'all helped form who I am. Thank y'all. I made a great decision. Thank y'all for helping me with the decision. TJ, Travis, Ava. TJ 26 years old. Travis is 16 years old. Ava is 6 years old. They're all 10 years apart. I don't fault them the same. When I'm talking to my 26-year-old, I'm more in a grown man conversation. When I'm talking to my 16-year-old, I'm in a young man conversation. And then when I start talking to my 6-year-old, you already know.
Yes, sir.
You gotta straight up, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
be more loose, be more lean, because she's still young.
And that's 3 different eras.
3 different eras, bro. Evolution. That's what kept me going. That's what kept me strong. Another apology. Apology to the fans. I don't want y'all to feel like I disrespected y'all in no kind of way, because I don't. I love y'all. I thank y'all for everything y'all have done for us. Everything y'all have done for us through our whole career. Everything y'all will do moving forward, because y'all never stop playing the song. So I love them for that. Shout out to the record labels that believed in us. Again, R.I.P. Bunny B. Again, shout out to my cousin Moss. Love you, bro. Love you, man. But I'ma end it like this, bro. This is what I'ma say. My grandma always told me this, man. She said sometimes life gonna get hard. You're gonna be hit with challenges. Don't worry about it. just a learning moment. Whether you make the right decision or the wrong. Regardless to which one you decide to make, it's gonna teach you. So all the wrong decisions I made, I push into my children. They're gonna make their own decisions, but they won't make the ones I made.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's all that matters, bro. But much love to everybody. Tiger, I'm gonna tell you this. You got one for the ages, because I'll never get in front of another camera again.
Yes, sir.
No interviews, no documentaries,
Yes, sir.
no nothing.
Yes, sir.
From here all the way to eternity. Travis Zeno, the father.
I thank you, bro.
I thank you, man.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.